Hello, my name is Resilan Bearcat, and this is my first playthrough for the Rise of the Dark Fog expansion for Dyson Sphere Program. This is the Albalda playthrough series. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Alright, we are back in Dyson Sphere, and we have something that we're doing today. We're getting started on our Dyson Swarm. Now, if you come in here, you can see that we have a few guns shooting. We have an occasional warning popping up about solar cells, but you can see we are literally just pouring out the cells out of this tower. Now we are bringing them in and dumping them out, and then we're shooting them off into space. Now I actually don't know that we have enough power to power all of this, and we may shut some of them down for right now. Let's check on the power grid. I had to actually use these satellite distribution powers. Yeah, power's not holding up so good. So I tell you what we're going to do. For now, we're going to come right in here and just take that out. Now it'll take a little while for that to have an effect, but it will start having an effect as those go offline. But one of the things, in order to get this situated this way, in this with what I did here, is I had to use these wider range satellite distribution centers to distribute the power, because the power poles, I couldn't find a place in here to stick the power poles without obstructing the view of the ejectors. So anyway, with them in at this point, now we are shooting off into space. These things are shooting at, solar orbit 1. If we look at my Dyson Swarm, or my Dyson Sphere thing, you'll notice here that the Dyson Swarm, it's starting to fill in over here. It's a pretty big ring around the sun here. And I just, it's just one orbit. That is really all I have here. If we look at this particular orbit, there is the orbit. There is the spot that it is shooting at, and they're coming in here and going around. So that's really all we have. We're going to put these solar cells into things. Now, since I got this up and running, we'll back out of here and we'll see what it's shooting at. Let's get back out of here. Oh, can't look up. Oh yeah, I can. There we go. That's good enough. So we can see here, we've got the O-type star, very bright star, and we can see that we're starting to put these solar cells into orbit up there, and around the star, and what we're doing there. Now let's check something here. On this particular thing, the solar cell color. What color do we want to make our solar cells? Get that nice blue star there. I think we want to make these things some color of green. Well, let's make them green. Alright. We currently have 700 solar cells in capacity. And we'll get more of these as we go. This is just a starting point. So we're doing good here. This is just basically how we want to start here and what we're doing. So now that we've got this down here, we're going to go down, and I've got this one down and kind of working the way I want to. We'll go and look at what it takes to put this on the... Let's look at our power. There's our 1008 collectors. Very good. Let's check the power network. Oh, power network is still not good. Hey, what I'm going to do. Oh, these things are still powered even though they're not shooting anything. That one's taking a lot. That one's still taking quite a bit, even though we're not shooting anything. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take this row out. We can always come back and put them in later. But right now, we don't have the power for this. That is an issue. We need to try to conserve some power. And right now, we're shooting because it is polar day. But eventually, it's going to be polar night up here, and not many of these will be shooting. We may still have to do that. We're getting warnings on our solar cells. Right, we'll get rid of that. Now, are we doing better on our power now? Oh, we're still not doing great. We need more power. That'll be something to do. We have no hives here, so we'll have to generate our power. Let's see, we've got a pretty good sized generation plant going there. We've got solar cells being produced. Let's check what's going on over here with this. And it's producing 1100, and that's because we don't have enough power. We're getting the warnings because we're low on power. We're not getting any fuel coming out of here. because we're full on graphene. Graphene is completely full, so it's not producing any hydrogen. Can I just import hydrogen into this tower from a remote command? I know I've got this coming in. I don't want to do that. I tell you what I do want to do though. Let's build a tower down here. What we'll do is I'm going to put a tower right here. This is to solve some fuel problems. We're going to put hydrogen in here. This is going to be local storage. We will fill this tower up. Let it go. There we go. And what we'll do, and I'm not even going to... Now let's put some drones in here. But this is only for local things. Only bring it if it's full. Let's put that right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out on the back side of this thing a full belt, an actual blue belt here, like this of hydrogen. And we'll bring it out here and bring it straight in here. And then what I'm going to do is set this to prioritize that side. So if there's none coming in from here, or not enough coming in from here, it'll bring it in from here at 30 per second. And we'll see what the burn rate is and how this thing works. This will up my power generation, and this will stabilize it because it should fill in all of this. Let's see if it does. See if it fills this in. If it does, we're burning up a lot of hydrogen, but hey, at some point we need hydrogen. There we go. We are definitely getting that done. I've got ray receivers. At some point in time we'll do ray receivers. We are not sending all of it down here. Oh yeah, it is filling up all the way down. We're about to have stuff all the way at the end. We've already got some down here at the end. I can see the graphene production suddenly kicked in. Not sure what it needed. Alright, there's the first one going. There's a whole bunch of fuel. I believe that's going to keep this thing fully operational. Yeah, it will. Okay. There we go. It is fully operating, and that should solve my power problem. We come up here. Don't give me that. Yeah, see, I am now 100% sufficient. Thought that would solve the problem. Are we able to keep up? We appear to be keeping up. I don't know if what we'll do. That's quite the burn rate. But this is also, if it's doing the fire ice, it is producing hydrogen here. So if we're using more graphene, we got that. Now we could burn up graphene too. I haven't built a plant to burn graphene in a while, but that is another thing that could be done. Wonder if that's worth looking into, is putting some up here to burn off the graphene if there's any leftover graphene and it's not going other places. Let's think about that for a minute. If we wanted to do that, we would put a splitter in here somewhere, doing the whole thing. I'll think about that. We'll do that for another time. We'll leave that for another episode. Now that we've got this running and we've got plenty of power, we're going to come here, and I'm going to do something here with, kind of a blueprint that I came up with for the solar ray receivers. Now, I don't have any solar rays at the moment, but I will at least look at putting this down. I actually don't know that this is the planet we want the ray receivers on. Probably want that on the lava planet. So let's take a look here and see where the lava planet is. Pretty good thing. Now I wonder. Let's see. Let's look at this Dyson Sphere. Orbit 1. Can't edit the orbit 1, but wonder if I add an orbit. Here, there's some things I could do. Let's do the orbit radius. I have no idea how far out it is to the first planet. I wish it showed you the planets in here. It'd be really nice if it did. Orbit inclination. Basically want that on a 0 orbit. And the longitude of AN, I have no idea what is a good... If that was about what I was on. Cancel. Put this back in here. Yeah, longitude AN, orbit AN 0. Longitude AN, and then the orbit radius is 37,000 meters. We do an orbit and we do a maximum orbit radius. We get, what is the maximum radius here? 74,000. So it's more than twice what it's actually showing right now. The inclination I don't want. And they had that at 0, and they had that at 0. Just a lot bigger radius. I wonder if I add an orbit here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Orbit radius, orbit inclination, latitude, create. What happens now if I come in here? I can't delete the first orbit. That's interesting. But it would be nice to have edited this before I did anything. So we're just going to use the default orbit that it gave us. We're not doing anything else with it. We're going to let it go and see. We can turn it off or on. We can show it in the editor. But it just shows where we're at on this Dyson Swarm. So we've got sales going up. Now, we have just finished the science research. I wasn't paying attention. We now have the Dyson Swarm system level 6. That's as far as you can go with the Dyson Sphere. That means I can build my Dyson Sphere. I have researched everything that can be done with green science. We have literally nothing else that we can do. All of this requires, the universe matrices. All of this stuff requires universe matrix. All of this stuff requires the universe matrix. Now, we do have quite a few items we can do down here, but we've done everything that can be done with green science. So at this point in time, we have one final research to be done. We're going to turn it on and let it run. It's going to run just about a minute. So in this episode, we're going to unlock white science. Back to this, we're not going to build the power receivers here. We're going to go to the lava planet for that. The lava planet really ought to be the construction planet for this particular planet. Now, where is my lava planet? I need to find it. It is one of these planets on the inner system in here. Let's see. That is the lava planet right there. All right, here we go. You can even tell what I'm pointing at. Look at all that stuff. Let's work over here closer. $13 AU across the system. There we go. Nice. This is the planet that is circling the one of the gas giants. We got 2 gas giants, and we are harvesting resources from both of them. Hydrogen and deuterium from one, hydrogen and fire ash from the other, and we are using a lot of hydrogen. And I thought this planet had been cleared of dark fog. Am I wrong? I appear to be wrong. Okay, well, more combat. That's just what we want, isn't it? Let's bring out our drones. Hop up in here, and we'll let the drones take care of this facility. Just wreck it. Alright. That being the case, thank you. We'll take that. Now, I have absolutely no idea why you guys don't just give up. Oh, I had some foundations there. That's all kind of stuff. Alright. Well, seems like they came back. I would like to know how to destroy. Zone out. Is that thing... Yeah, see, that thing is flying off. going somewhere else. I wonder if I could chase it and catch up with it. I don't know if I could find it when I get up. Let's try it. I really would like to kill that thing. Where is it? Can I find it? Alright, we're out in space. Where did it go? We got stuff coming in there. Oh, it's on the other side over here. No, that's something warping. Well, there it is, right there. It is going toward the sun. Let's find the sun. That's the planet. That's another planet. There's the sun. Get out of here. Somewhere out in here is where that hive thing went. Let's see. I want to find it. If we can. We'll speed up and go out through here after it. Oh, look at that. That's going to be nice. Colors playing off of each other. Yeah. Let's see it on the map. Universe matrix is complete. It didn't take long. Is that it right there? Can't tell if that's a star or the hive thing. Can't tell. I can't see it either. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? That's the star. That is not what we're looking for. Alright, now where's this thing at? Come on. I was hoping I could find the thing, but I am not finding it. Zooming out here. Oh, it's on the other side of the star. It's still moving. Okay, let's just speed to max speed. We'll blow right past this star. Wonder how strong the gravitational force is on this star. No idea, but maybe we can slingshot the star and catch this thing. I don't know where it's going. I wonder if it's going back to where the dark fog was actually destroyed. I think that might be where it's going. Let's see. We're going to head that direction and see if we maybe intercept this thing. Maybe a fool's errand, but I want to kill that thing so it doesn't come back. We've got dark fog units. I wonder if those dark fog units are these things that we're dealing with here. Yeah, well, nope. That's the item. That's not anything. Alright, well, I'm not seeing it. So much for that. Let's head back. Where was my dark fog? Planetary star. I need to find this thing. The lava planet. Gas giant. Octa 3. That's where the sulfuric acid was. That's not lava. There it is right there. You just cannot see that so far away. There we go. Not that far away, 380. But it sure is hard to see. Alright, we'll come down in here again. I don't know what to say about that other than the fact that it is... They've put various things down. I see that right there. Got multiple of these things on this planet, so I did run them off one time. I guess they're going to keep coming back until I destroy those things. And I will have to put a missile system down in order to destroy those things. At this point, I have no reason not to destroy them. Put that down. Okay, so what we want to do is find the pole. That North Pole is up here. We will go put this on the North Pole. We'll put down solar ray receivers. See what kind of power generation we can get with that. Let's get this up in here and get up to the pole. Here we go. Very good. We're going to grab the blueprint for the ray receivers. It's just one ring of ray receivers. And let's see, I've got the... Right there's what I want. We'll drop all of this stuff in here. And it is asking for solar cells, which in this case, clear the settings. Clear the settings. We'll bring these in. Just going to bring in 1,200 of them. Right now, we're not going to do anything with those. I'm not actually making them in enough quantity. So ray receivers. Nice. What I've done is I've just built one ring of ray receivers that comes around. Blueprint needs a little bit of cleaning up of what I was doing. That doesn't go in there. And this one also doesn't go anywhere. Alright, there we go. These ray receivers are in here, and basically they're little pods of these things. So I've got 8 of them in each pod, so there's 32 total receivers down. They're spaced as evenly as I can make them space, and the feeders come and feed in, so you can see in here, runs around on this belt here, and it feeds out both sides. That is for the, basically we want that for graviton lenses, and we got a few graviton lenses, but I don't have enough to run this particular thing. And then each graviton lens, maybe 1 per minute or 1 every 5 minutes, I think. And then if you've got that in there, it requests all of this stuff out. Now these things are requesting photon generation. You know, we can see that they're requesting 6.43. You know, we can actually see if they've got graviton lenses, what they're doing. We can see the Dyson Sphere status, 1.63 gigawatts it's producing. We're requesting power right now, 149. This will go up. Right now we're in polar night. As we get to polar day, we get that. But you can see, even with polar night, most of these, even at nighttime, are getting some, you know, they're getting hit some. These on the backside aren't getting hit, so they won't get hit the entire day, but they are getting hit some. And then the nice thing here too, as you can see, the longer they're continuously receiving, this output goes up. This output will go up all the way to 12.5, and then if we put the graviton lenses in there, it'll go up to 25. And so, but we right now don't think we have enough receiving to do that. But this is going to produce a good bit of power on this planet. If we come and we look here with power, we can see that, I mean, with these things running, we're already producing 189 megawatts. So this is actually going to be a good planet to drop down power on and be able to use this power here. I'm going to use this planet to scale up my production, let the production run here, and then do the, you know, I'll use the other planet, just really that outer planet I'm going to use just to send off the ray receivers. It's there primarily to produce solar cells. I'm going to let it be a solar cell factory, and right here I'm going to produce, I'm producing only the things there I need for the solar cells, and I will come over here and start scaling up and building additional things. The idea here is as I scale up my factory and other things, I'm going to build other things in here. Once we've got the Dyson swarm going and we got a good bit of power in here, the plan is to come around this star and build the solar cells are getting up there pretty good. Once we've got a good swarm going, we'll start building the sphere, but we got to build the components for the sphere, and that is part of what is coming in next. Our science is our science is at an end. We have completed this. The only thing we have to do now is we do have to build universe matrix, and we have to have antimatter, and that is one of the things that we will get into, some of the in-game items now that we can build. Once we start making the universe matrices, we can do this, but we need antimatter in order to build the white matrices. And that's the other thing. In order to get antimatter, we need photon generation. So we will bring some of these things into photon generation to start producing the antimatter that we need and start scaling that up. But we need bigger and bigger Dyson swarms, bigger and bigger Dyson sphere in order to power all of that. But this is going to produce a lot of power in this system. This particular star is, if we look back at the characteristics of the system just for a moment, Remember, this is an O-type star, 5.23 radius, 2.5 luminosity. So this is going to produce a very, very strong Dyson sphere. It's going to give us a lot of power and ability to do a lot of other things within the game. So next step is to scale up and build all of the stuff we need for the universe matrices. That'll take a little bit of time, but that's what we'll be starting on in our next episodes. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.